Donald Trump just delivered his first public address since election night, and it went exactly as you'd expect. Honestly, it's been pretty strange that Trump hasn't spoken publicly in almost a week, but tonight, he finally broke his silence. What we saw was classic Trump, stumbling, incoherent, and just plain bizarre, as we've come to expect from this version of him. But there was one moment that truly shocked the crowd, where Trump said something he clearly wasn't supposed to, almost as if it slipped out. He let it roll out slowly, then just ran with it. It was weird, to say the least. We're going to break it all down, but before we do, if you could take a quick moment to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. Now, like I said, Trump hasn't been out in public for a while, and it's easy to see why. His advisors are doing everything they can to keep this version of him out of the spotlight. And after watching this clip, you'll understand exactly why. Let's check it out.
In 2 days, things happened to our country. This is 2 days as of 3 days ago, but things are happening to our country that we didn't see happening for years. The caravans on the way up, 35,000 people, they're breaking up. They're breaking up. They're not making the journey. And we had 3 or 4 of the highest, I guess almost every single day we set new records in the stock market. We set new records economically. We're doing it. Now, the only thing is, Mr. Speaker, I think it's important, maybe you should pass a bill. You have to start my term from November 5th, okay? Or November 6th if you want. November 5th, because the market's gone through the roof. Enthusiasm's doubled. It's doubled in the last short while. And I watched a liberal commentator say, you know, whether you like him or not, there seems to be a beautiful light shining over our country and even over the world. I said, this guy didn't say that.
Trump is just as out of it now as he was on the campaign trail, rambling on about wanting credit for the stock market going up and spinning bizarre stories, like claiming immigrants are turning away at the border because they've heard he'll be president in 2 months. It's the same nonsensical made-up stuff we've come to expect from him, delivered in the same weird, rambling tone. This is exactly why I think his advisors have been keeping him under wraps. I've said it before, they've likely even taken away his Truth Social access, keeping him from typing out his usual rants with those tiny fingers. Other than taking a jab at Gavin Newsom, he's been surprisingly quiet. But tonight, it all came bubbling out, the anger, the angst, and of course he couldn't resist slipping in some transphobic nonsense. Let's take a look at that clip.
And we're going to stop child sexual mutilation. We're going to stop it because it's time. It's time. It's time, and it's not right what's going on. It is mutilation, and it's not going to happen. We have to stop it. We have to get back to a great country with low taxes and strong military. We're going to fix our military. We did it once, now we're going to have to do it again.
Can someone please remind Donald that he's no longer on the campaign trail? He doesn't need to keep fear-mongering or spewing ridiculous, gross, and transphobic comments, but of course that's what he loves to do. If he's not trying to stoke fear across the country, what is he doing? Honestly, I have no idea, and that's deeply concerning. We haven't seen the president-elect in over a week. They're clearly hiding him, keeping him away from public view, and not letting him communicate with the outside world. And now, this is the version of Donald Trump we're getting, a man whose faculties seem to be slipping more and more. This is exactly what we've been warning people about all along. But tonight, Trump took things to another level with a shocking and unexpected announcement during his address, one that I doubt he was supposed to make, but he did anyway, and it really shows how far gone he is. Let's take a look at the clip.
We have a big announcement, and I won't tell you the name of the exact name. I think he's an incredible person. He's got an unbelievably wonderful wife named Catherine. So I won't tell you his name. It might be something like Burgum. He's from North Dakota. He's going to be announced tomorrow for a very big position. So everybody's waiting. There he is. Hi, Doug. He's going to be announced tomorrow, and we have somebody else that's probably coming up with him to be announced, who's a big one. And we're going to do things with energy and with land, interior, that is going to be incredible. And so I look forward to doing the formal announcement, although this is a pretty big announcement right now. Actually, he's going to head the Department of Interior, and he's going to be fantastic. Good, Doug. Congratulations, Catherine. But we'll make the formal announcement tomorrow. All right?
The Trump campaign has been pretty methodical in releasing statements to the press about cabinet nominees. But tonight, Trump just let one slip, and it was a mess. At first, it seemed like he was trying to say something about Doug Burgum, but he forgot Burgum's name. Then, he accidentally announced Burgum as the Secretary of the Interior before realizing he wasn't supposed to say that, and then didn't even seem to understand that he'd already said it. This is what we've been saying over and over again. Trump is an incompetent individual, completely out of control, and entirely unfit to be president. We're seeing it yet again with the slip-ups, the stumbling, and the slurred speech. This is a guy who can't keep his thoughts straight, and that makes him dangerous, especially with people like Matt Gaetz or RFK Jr. in his circle, ready to take whatever power Trump gives them and run with it. And it's not just Gaetz or RFK Jr., we also have Elon Musk, who Trump gave a rather strange shout-out to in this moment right here. Let's take a look.
Rockets that cost billions of dollars. Elon Musk. Elon. What a job. What a job he does. He's a great, and he happens to be a really good guy. You know, he likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place. And you know what? I like having him here, too. He's good. He's done a fantastic job. Really an incredible mind, and he's an unbelievable entrepreneur, sort of everything. I'm asking him, what do you do best? And we were not able to figure it out, but it's a lot of things.
It seems there's already some noticeable tension brewing between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, what we might call the corrupt couple. Both appear to be working solely to benefit each other, amassing as much power and wealth as they can while exploiting the government for personal gain. That's their game. However, even the most transactional man in the world, Donald Trump, seems to be losing patience with Elon Musk. Reports suggest Trump is frustrated, complaining that Musk just won't leave Mar-a-Lago or his side. This growing friction has been highlighted in several recent reports, pointing to a possible rift or rising frustration between the two. Some excellent reporting on this was done by Chiss, shedding more light on the situation.
You know the old adage that says guests like fish begin to smell after 3 days? Well, it's been a week since Donald Trump was elected, and there are numerous reports that one notable guest at Mar-a-Lago is wearing out his welcome. That would be the world's richest man, Elon Musk. Musk used his Twitter platform, his vast personal wealth, and his just absolute magnetic charisma to help get Trump elected. In return, Trump announced yesterday he was putting Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy in charge of a still theoretical Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, to slash government spending. Musk has become America's most powerful private citizen, according to the New York Times. He's sitting in on job interviews with the Trump team, pushing for Silicon Valley friends to get plum positions in the White House. The Times even reports that at Mar-a-Lago one recent evening, he walked into the dining room about 30 minutes after the president elected and received a similar standing ovation, according to two people who saw him enter. That's an interesting one. There's one thing we know about Donald Trump, it's that he loves sharing the spotlight. Now, it seems clear Musk has bottomless ambitions, and the South African-born tech billionaire, who you see there participating in a Trump family photo that weirdly doesn't include Trump's wife, Melania, is barred from running for high office by the Constitution because he's not a natural-born citizen. So this is as close as he's going to get. Seems to be making the most of it. We joke darkly about Musk setting himself up as a sort of co-president, but it's not just us. Two people familiar with the transition now tell NBC News Musk may be overstaying his welcome in Trump world. He's behaving as if he's a co-president and making sure everyone knows it, one of those people said. More insiders told Politico's Playbook that Musk has become almost a comical distraction, hanging around Mar-a-Lago, sliding into high-level transition meetings, and giving unsolicited feedback on Trump's personnel decisions. As one of them said, Elon is getting a little big for his britches. Now, this may just be backbiting insiders who are envious of Musk's close relationship with the future president, but it tells me that even some close people to Donald Trump who helped him win over voters aren't crazy about the world's richest man issuing orders to a democratic nation. What will Americans think? Well, more to their point, how will Trump think? How many Scaramucci's do we think that Donald will let pass before his ego can no longer tolerate the adoration and authority of his co-president? To that point, before Trump's trip to the White House on Wednesday, he made a stop to meet with House Republican leaders. Elon even tagged along on that trip. After the cameras went off, Trump told lawmakers a joke about Musk, according to multiple sources. Elon won't go home The president-elect said, "I can't get rid of him until I don't like him." I guess the good news is Trump is likely to get sick of Musk. The bad news is until that moment comes, our unprecedented experiment in handing over the levers of power to unelected billionaires continues.
There is absolutely nothing I'd enjoy more than watching Donald Trump and Elon Musk turn on each other in an all-out feud. Seeing their alliance crumble and devolve into chaos would be fascinating, and it's something I may have hinted at before. I've speculated that figures like J.D. Vance could become a potential avenue for Elon Musk and Peter Thiel to undermine Trump, possibly to install their own candidate, a puppet with a bit more going on upstairs. Not that J.D. Vance is particularly bright, mind you. Any intelligence he has doesn't seem to serve positive ends. Of course, this is all speculation for now, and the dynamics between Elon and Trump are still unfolding. But there's no doubt their relationship is one to watch closely. As always, we'll be here every day to cover the twists and turns. If you're enjoying the updates, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and if you've stuck around until the end, drop a blue heart in the comments. Until next time, see you soon.